It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The brain is podcast.
Delion_704 wants to know if there was one opportunity you could get back that you passed up, what would it be?
One opportunity to get back something we passed up?
Mm-hmm.
And that nut.
What?
Oh. It makes sense if you think about it.
An opportunity to pass up that I could get back. I wish I spoke to Patrice more. I wish I tried to establish some sort of relationship with him, and yeah, I wish I did that. I really wish.
I always find that interesting. Whenever I hear you say that, because I've heard you say you were scared to talk to him.
Yeah, I was intimidated. I was just so in awe of him.
Why?
He was just the best at something I really cared about. You know, it's like you really love basketball. You meet Michael Jordan, you're just like, oh my God, I don't even know how to act around you. And that's kind of how I felt. And in retrospect, I wish I just even said something awkward and got made fun of, but like, you know, just tried to be truthful about how good I thought he was at it. Say again?
How you felt about him?
Yeah, I just thought he was just the best. So it'd be cool to like get some of that wisdom while he was still alive, and then he passed. You know?
Because you're not a person that's afraid to do that now.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that was ever you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I see you celebrate people that, you know, you fuck with or you're inspired by. So it's like.
Yeah, I always celebrated him. I just felt sometimes it's uncomfortable for me, like when I'm around a person that I like want something from, and I'd rather in those situations I kind of like shut down because I don't want you to know that I want something from you. I feel like fraudulent. You know, there's certain people who are great networkers and shit because they just know how to schmooze with people that they want something from. But for me, if I want something from you, I got to tell you that, because otherwise it seems like my entire interaction with you is just fake, you know? And I wish I was just like, I was like, man, I think you're the best at stand up. And, I would love to learn from you, man. I don't care if that's corny or stupid, but yeah, if there's any wisdom I could ever pick from you, or, you know, if you ever need somebody to open up for you on the road, or if I ever just talk to you about shit, that'd be awesome. I wish I just fucking said that, got it out of the way, and then just be a normal person.
That's very interesting what you said about networking, because I'm the type of person. My best networking comes when I don't want something from someone.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so much easier.
You know what I mean?
Because you can be real with that human being.
Being yourself.
Yeah, but even if it's somebody that I admire, right? Like, you know, I've literally been around all my heroes except for one, because, you know, he was dead, which is Petey Green. But it's like, I don't want anything. Like the experience of being with them is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just having conversations, and like most of these guys are OGs who, you know, not only want to give me game, but they asking me questions as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just a mutual exchange. You know, my best networking literally comes because I genuinely don't be wanting anything from anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like if I'm in your presence, like whether it's, if I'm sitting next to somebody on a flight, or let's just say we leaving here today and I end up on the elevator with somebody and we strike up a conversation, like that's organic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those organic conversations usually end up being the best relationships.
Yeah, the best
That's
one.
Next thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like
Mm-hmm.
the organic, like the authenticity of those interactions is great, and it's so much easier to connect because both people have their like, what is it called? Their blockers, their like blinders. They have them down. You know, their defense mechanism is down because they're like, oh, this isn't somebody that's trying to get something from me. You know,
Peace.
I much prefer that, and that's the nice thing about success is like as you get more success, you can offer somebody that you're talking to something as well. So the person that you're talking to isn't only giving handouts to you. You might be able to help their business. They might be able to help your business.
That's right.
And then you guys are just two interesting folks that are talking to each other, you know? But earlier in your career, you're navigating this world like, oh my God. I mean, imagine if I ended up opening up for this person, that could change my whole career. And I think it's a difficult thing at first to maintain your authenticity within that. Like, I never had a big comic take me on the road, and it's probably because I felt inauthentic, like hanging out and like sucking up to a big comic just so I could be on the road with them. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather just maintain my authenticity, even if it was a detriment to my career. If that's weird.
No,
Pride
I get
as
it.
a man. Pride
Yeah.
as a man. It's okay.
By the way, I still move like that though, only because like I really do enjoy meeting new people and learning new things. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
I have, if I'm around somebody, that same organic conversation is going to happen because I'm never looking at someone like I know more than this person. You know, I do more than this person. Like I genuinely want to know what that person is about, especially if a person is interesting to me. You know what I mean? Like if I've been listening to them on a podcast or read a book of theirs, you know what I mean? Or just think they're funny on social media. I want to know how this person ticks. Like Just Hilarious is so interesting to me. Pretty V is so interesting to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Guys like
Mooski.
Chico and Carlos and DC.
They all
Who?
got
Mooski
character.
just met.
I just met this rapper named Mooski, the guy that sings, "You're running, you're a track star."
Yeah.
His
He's a
story is
very good-
phenomenal.
Yeah.
He got a great backstory. He was in the military. Father died at a real young age. He told this whole thing about how the military made him numb.
Mhm.
So he had no feelings. Right? He said he had no feelings, and it was like he found out his father died, and he was just numb about it. Went to the funeral and everything. Didn't even grieve. Didn't hit him until 2 years later. After he was removed from the military, you know what I mean? And started doing music and started getting his feelings back again. And then you couple that with being a black man, growing up in a certain environment, and having to, put that tough guy persona on all the time and portray hard just for survival. So they're already kind of raising you as a sociopath. Then you go in the fucking Marines, and he said it. He was like, I felt like a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So imagine 2 years later after your father dies, if you finally get your feelings back and it hits you like, just sitting there having that conversation with him. That just was interesting to me. I will never lose that ever. I think that makes for, great networking.
Well, speaking of, I guess, emotions and stuff, Cadet Kelsey wants to know, is there a therapy lifelong need, or does there come a time when it's no longer necessary?
Is therapy a lifelong need?
Mhm.
It's a lifelong need for me. I can't ever see myself not going to therapy at least once a week. I do therapy once a week. I got a sacred purpose coach. I meditate every day. I love plant-based medicine, AKA marijuana.
Are you
know
on
what
the
I
weed?
mean? No, I do edibles. I do the indica edibles, microdose.
Well, I gave him one of the lemonade, so let's see if he liked that.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I haven't had the lemonade yet, but I microdose weed. I do the edibles. I do like 25 milligrams, 30 milligrams on a weekend.
Safe.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
helps me sleep. The indica shit. Oh man, salute to my guy Josh. When
50
you
wood.
come back to New York, I'm gonna get you some of these shit. My dude Josh, from Hastoria. Salute to my dude Jed too. Man, Josh makes these edibles, but they're like cake.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like German chocolate cake, red velvet cake. And they're so he needs to open a bakery. He bullshitting. But it's literally the best indica strain I've ever had. And it's so relaxing. No anxiety, no panic attacks. Like you just feel like you melting into the couch. Like when you come back, I'm gonna get them for you. They're incredible.
I wish I could do them, man, but the weed I can't do it.
Nah, indica's good, man. I don't do sativa. Sativa gives me panic attacks, makes my anxiety go through the roof.
Got
For
you,
me, it's
bro.
the next
I got
day.
the lemonades for you too, Schultz. I got you. It's not going to smack you up. It ain't no edible. It's like your grandma give you a hug all day long.
Listen, I love being
And
high.
put
Don't
you to
get me
sleep
wrong.
like this. She gonna rock you to sleep like this.
I love it. I
A
love
grown
being
man.
high. But the next day, it just takes a toll on me, man.
This one don't do it. There's no hangover of the weed or nothing. It's just like smoking a blunt.
Yeah, I don't
When
have
you
no
done,
weed
you done.
hangover.
All right,
I
I'll
don't
try
have
it.
a weed
I mean, I would
hangover.
love for it to be true, but so far, every type of
got
weed
you
gives
with
me
this
a
lemonade.
hangover, man. It
Promise.
sucks.
Just sip it.
But who's wax lemonade? But to answer the question, yes, therapy is a lifelong thing for me. That's part of my repertoire. I need therapy. I need therapy like I go to the gym every other day. I love therapy.